So, hello everyone, my name is Malaya, now episode 25. So this is also a new opening of Karakuri. Opening 3, I guess. Opening 1 was amazing, one was the best opening last year. Opening 2 was pretty okay, opening 1 was really, really good. So I have high hopes for that. Things will be a new opening, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, yesterday of course I got some freaking strike, yeah. So press the like button, right support button. Support me, please. Yeah, give me that love, guys. Yeah, give me that love, right? Yeah, super annoying, ridiculous thing too. Like the music owner of the opening, which I didn't have any sound from the opening. It's like what? But it's not even any audio. So it's like, I'm so tired of it. YouTube, Jesus Christ. But anyway, so Masu's finally gonna fight after being ignored for like 20 episodes or so. He's finally gonna be a character. He's finally a character. Yeah, Shirogane! Okay, so the pumpkin has gonna miss this and... Okay, new opening 3, okay. I like doing opening, I don't know, I'm honestly in a little bad mode for the whole YouTube issue, yeah, so I'm probably just... Very J-pop. That was a bit more rock, I feel, yeah. Yeah, some Shirogane and Circus. Still his old scenes, episode 1 even, yeah. And of course, I remember with his mask and so on. And the other guys that we like had 0 screen time. The train, but not a clown train? What happened to the clown train? That was much better last week. Yeah, so the pumpkin is his go-to guy, I guess, because it's like a lot of pumpkin. It's very much Masuru here in the opening, at least. That's what I'm fighting. Yeah, and a guy in Olympia. Yeah, and of course the Francince gang of friends there, yeah. Yeah. Papotant, yeah. So Francine her... I never see the bad guys then. The new Automata bad guys. And of course the horrible... Yeah, it's faceless. Obviously a bit okay opening. Yeah, not definitely not as good as opening 1, but that's a much better opening. Oh yeah, much better opening. A lot of cogwheels. They have the thematic of cogwheels. That's the opening thing. I think the opening was pretty okay, and honestly I'm gonna go back and watch it again here because... What fog? Yeah, no, the manga skipped, I guess. What fog? I can't get it because of the fog! It was a fog! And I guess it's a Shirogane O, still working faceless, even though it's evil. Even though she did shit. That's her. Back to Francine here with one of her. I really wish I had much more of Francine, Shirogane, Eleanor. We could have more of her talking to her automata and so on. Must be from a phantom villain, this guy. Brighella, martial artist. Oh. Yeah. Kempo Automata. That will be my fighting guy. He can fight. She should really use the Francine term. Her clothing is great though, yeah. It's A-okay with the Francine. With the red dress she has. That's a good dress though. Okay, she's batting in human blood, I guess. Probably, right? Yeah. It's like the... What's the name now again? The classic... not a vampire, but usually seen as a vampire, but in games so on. Oh my god. The real person that's bad in human blood. East Europe. Ah, whatever. A bunch of weirdos, yeah! There's a bunch of weirdos! It's like each one of them. They're all a bunch of weirdos. Yeah. No, he only cursed Francince though, so. Finally gonna have a Shirugan episode, yeah. And this thing probably would be way stronger if I actually had it. They skipped over the whole circus in the anime. This probably would make more sense if we had this thing happening. So it's like one episode. This actually took part in the anime. She bonded with the circus guys. That would actually make more sense. But yeah, it's on order. It's like he's telling them to let you escape instead. It's like, yeah, make children be happy. It's like, what? How did we get down here? It's a fog tear gas. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I'm just like, this is Christ anime. How did we get here? What? He mentioned that fog. He was shooting at the Zeppeliner. And suddenly there was some kind of fog. He was like, oh, the fog hindered me. Okay, this will be a flashback again, I guess. Wow, that's so strange. Okay, so he fought the Jester in the sky. And he shocked them. What happened? When did the fog arrive though? Oh my god, this is so... it's like a massive chessboard or something like that. I guess this is castle now, instead of having that Zeppeliner. It has like an old good castle, yeah. They're back in France, of course, yeah. But I didn't even know that. The beast tamer guy. Wait, they're automatic with animal brains. Yeah, but they're based on Beast Brain, the guy they skipped over in the anime. Yeah, they killed their sister. There's a big Reefer guy. Yeah, Black Reefer. I will fight them all alone. How can she fight? She's just alone. Does she have the puppet with her? Does she have beast with her? Is she a beast tamer? What the hell? So you're gonna fight this guy with 4 beasts alone? This is really not built up in the anime at all, that you can fight this guy. An automata with 4 automata beasts with beast brains. It's just like, I will fight you. Don't you worry. It's like, what? When was that ever established that you can fight with you? Okay, you can like hack stuff? I don't know. Oh my god. She is kinda cute, I have to give her that. Little gothic automata now. Yeah. Couldn't really hide from him. Yes, kawaii. Yeah, I'm a cute little girl I was there. Look at me! Okay, she can. Shirugan, I guess. How is she fighting this thing? This is absurd and ridiculous, yeah! I'm gonna fight these 5 people alone without any powers! She runs. This battle seems so absurdly one-sided. What? Aren't you lonely then? It's going really bad for him so far, I feel. She lost to the humans though, or Shirigana, I guess I don't have humans, but I guess something like that, but I don't know if she's really basing her. I mean, she did lose though to the changed humans. Yeah, bad technology, better at matas. Yeah. This is so hand holding, singing hands, singing kumbaya. What is this thing? Well, Pantalone is doing it right now. He literally took his hands. Yeah, Francince did. Yeah. See that truth bomber now. Her name was Francince. Love as a sister. I mean, she has her, you know, Narumi that keeps being reincarnated to her, yeah. No, she wants to save Francince, I guess. I mean, she wants to save Francince, right? She loves Francince, right? So it's kind of like a weird. Yeah, and also one is like, you traitor. What? I guess it was a cut supposed to be. I guess it was supposed to be an intermission there. Yeah, but she's a. Yeah. Nya Steel. She's like a fae. Yeah, she's a Shirogane. Oh, android though. The show's the one from Shiriganos. But she's like, why is she, you know, helping Faceless for? Yeah, downloaded. Why is she fighting? Why are these Shiroganes, right, fighting for Faceless? Yeah. I don't get why these. The other guy has his story right. Why is she helping? Yeah, she's gonna fall for Masuru, I guess, now. She's like a weird personality. I don't get why they're serving him. It doesn't make any goddamn sense! It doesn't make any goddamn sense what they're serving him for. Okay. Oh, of course. Shark drill tits. Then he get insta-killed by her zonapha power. Her, like, magneto power is pretty good, as I don't know if she's doing it for Masuru or Francince, but it's weird, yeah. They're really weird, the anime characters. Back to Beast Taming Girl. It's going great for her, yeah. She was like, I'm gonna beat them all alone. Can she even fight? This is my fight, kill my sister. Yeah, we get that, you need revenge, but it's like, can you fight at all? I guess she's gonna get saved by by him, because she can't do shit alone. Her plan is like the worst plan ever. Like it's the yes, obviously, as I said a few weeks ago, right? Obviously, his man is gonna, Francince is gonna get, her Automata is gonna save them, of course. Yeah, they're gonna be traitors. It's so obvious. This is what I said, yeah. Yeah. So Francince's guys are gonna help them. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. Now they all have betrayed them, yeah. Now they all have betrayed Faceless. It's not more complicated than that. He's an idiot. It's said like a month ago. No. Alex looks happy. Yeah, you're falling. Yeah, obviously she can fly. She might need the powers, yeah. Yeah, she is quite advanced with powers. Yeah, she's really. The crisp effect there, yeah. It's like, this cat is burning. She's smiling to him. Damn it, he's feeling happiness now. He's feeling joy now. He got that smile. Uh-oh. All about that smiling, yeah. Now he's like, oh. The Hester protector. He's like, damn it. Yeah. Damn it! Now I have to save you, girl! He's finding happiness now, yeah. I don't know his plan is though, because he lost his puppets, right? How is he gonna keep fighting? I don't know why he's just rude to her. He's trying to be nice to her, he's a friend or something, man. He's a crazy person, that's sure. Okay, so the whole leads to something horrible. Yeah, they're thinking me free will, right? So. Yeah, so last episode of Papa it's gonna be all about her puppets, right? Yeah. She was a little more grown up. Gone with the wind. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like she keeps being annoyed him, yeah. Yeah. Okay, what are the defense? I don't hit puberty yet. I can't have love feelings sort of what? There's this massive hole to this and the massive door. She's like, yeah, we're here. Uh-oh. Next episode, I guess. Oh. It's like zonapha machine, maybe? What is this thing? Red thing with, or... Okay, the shurigan O's. Oh, that's what they were like. There's a hole in the world! And she keeps running away from pets or something. Her plan is so bad. I don't know how she was gonna fight these things! She just keeps running! And he's just no concern that the guy burned his other cat, like he doesn't understand it. Oh yeah, she falls into another hole. Maybe the same hole. Without dying, of course, that's no problem. Oh, even darker? Next episode is even darker? We were gonna witness the darkest truth of them? That they're all humans. All the mappa have maybe human... The Matrix? I don't know. Okay, so they just use the opening at the ending instead. As this anime feels lazier and lazier, honestly. Yeah. They're just throwing in the openings to the first opening. And yeah, the animation from like the early episodes. It's a great song though, but still though. Yeah, but Masuru is finally the main character at least, so that's cool. No, nice, all three run together. This is a cool animation though. They're all the crazy. All the crazy automata, yes. They're all really crazy too, yeah, they're all the weird personality traits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the guy and his little lady. That also was really dumb when her father sent her, you know, evil grandma and said to be trained in. That's gonna make her not be a non-fighter, yeah. I want her to have happiness and not be a shirigane. It's like, maybe you shouldn't send her to grandma. That's like trains them really hard to be shiriganes. And she's like a really bad childhood. They get tortured as a kid. And it's like, oh yeah, I wonder what happened, man. Ha! It was ridiculous how he, you know, believed that, yeah, sending her to grandma was gonna be fine. But okay, let's review it. Honestly, I can admit this thing because I'm lazy. No, but I admit it here. This anime has really been unpopular, I feel, currently, for people, generally. So I mean, it might be me as well. So alright, I still say it's slime, but if I go from like, I'm looking at my own views, right? Like currently, I'm getting like, you know, 50 views, right? Yeah, I get like no one is googling. No one cares about reviewing this anime anymore, I feel. That's one take on, because the general view here that no one cares anymore at all about this anime. Like no one does. I don't say that you do, because if you listen to this, right, if you listen to me right now, you obviously do, right? But I mean, that's my point. Like no one It's so few people. That's not saying that the anime is good or bad, but I mean, it isn't really an argument, I guess, in the end. It could still be amazing and no one knows about it. But I still would argue, though, that it's a sign that it's boys, right? Because there's a reason, right? If this was an anime, for example, yesterday, Karakuri Tuesday was released, very good anime, after 2 minutes, amazing episode 1. If that's what it is, right? Yeah. And if that had like 10 views, my review, I'd be like, okay, I guess no one has heard about this thing. That's pretty poor. Let's try to bring people in, yeah, because it's awesome anime. The episode 1, right? But here's episode 25, and sure, there's some other episodes every now and then, other animes where I see it goes up and down, right? But in other animes, where it's like episode 25, or the 4 last week, they usually have more views. At the beginning, they have a lot of views, right? Because people are, what is this thing? And then certain points, like some death scenes, maybe, right? Episode 4, of course, here, right? Has of course more views because an interesting, oh, this character dies. But otherwise, they go kind of up and down, right? But they kind of have like in this normal flow. Either they go crescenting upwards or crescenting downwards. It usually tells you then how popular the anime is, right? If it keeps going upwards a bit, right, that means that okay, yeah, like people liking the anime, it keeps getting more and more fans. And if it's slowly downwards, right, it's like yeah, okay, it's losing people. People are dropping off every week, right? And this anime is for the last, I don't know, 5-6 weeks or so at least. Even before that, this anime is dropping down steadily since like episode 4 or so. And right now it's like so maybe it's me, but I don't think so, honestly, because I'm getting like no views, right? I can do another anime, review it, and I get more views, even though the anime is worse because people might care more. It doesn't really matter, yeah. So I'm probably gonna stop doing this singular reviews for this anime, because I did that, right, for the first 24 episodes. I'll be doing like live reaction, pause, then the review part, which usually is another video then, so that, after the live reaction I take a break, right, and then review afterwards, just after it's food and so on, Thursday, whatever, yeah, per time frame, but something like that. But I think I'm gonna stop doing this here, honestly, because the last like 5-6 episodes I've been getting like 10 to 50 views. I mean, it's literally no one. And I Google it myself. Like, if I Google it or whatever, or Bing it, whatever, right? Like review of this anime, yeah, I get my video, right? Like no one else is even doing it, I think, more or less. Which also means that even if you are interested, I mean, other people hate me. Okay, fine. Other people hate me. Oh, not this guy again, I suppose. But there's like almost no other option. So I'm thinking gonna review anime, absolutely. Like this, after every episode, I'm gonna give a review. But I feel like it's gonna be one video. It's gonna freaking YouTube, copyright issues as well, right? So that also makes me a little bit like, oh god, screw this thing. I have to admit, though, a little bias, and like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. In that sense, right? But the thing is that doing like another video, right? You have to do the thumbnail, the description, all that stuff. So it is. I don't say it's a lot of work, but it's like 5-10 minutes extra work afterwards, right? If you do one video, live action and review, it's much less work, right? In that sense, and much extra admin work on the side, right? Less extra content to do, produce and so on. So it makes me like 10 minutes. So it's probably like roughly 10 minutes, and that's not a lot of time. I don't think it is either. But it's bad. But I mean, if I had like 1,000 views per review, I would keep doing it. I never really cared about views really. Then I wouldn't even do anime to begin with. Right? I would do other stuff, yeah. Obviously, I have other channels, but I would do like I wouldn't do much anime if I just wanted views. And I would do other kind of reviews too. I would do like my top 10. I would do like top 10 list probably. So for that, I would do like top 10 strongest Karakuri characters. I would do like those kind of lists all the time, right? Or stuff like that. That or like best ranking the Attack on Titan Titan powers from 9 to 1 or something like that. Yeah, that will give a lot of views. That is immediately getting more views. Yeah, that use the titles and I'm pinging like 1,000 views easily. So I wouldn't do like reviews per episode of anime so on. They're not very popular. So I never cared about this. I don't want to say that, I do it because of views. Absolutely don't. But there's a difference between having like 1,000 views, a few hundred views even. Like, yeah, okay, so 10 likes, 1,000 views. Okay, fine. A few people, at least 10 people, really care about this. Then I keep doing it. Absolutely. That's kind of who I am. I just want to be that guy reaching out to people. Yeah. But with this anime though, when I get like 10 views, right? I get like, you can see last week, I should prepare this better, but I'm thinking about this for a few weeks now. Now it's the new opening and so on. We can see last week, so a lot of issues from last week because of our first impressions. Let's go back. Oh, that used to be. Oh, there it is. 24 views last week. That's been a week now. Yeah, that is nothing. And the reaction also has like no views. The reaction also has no views, right? So maybe people just hate me. I say it again, but I think it's like no, this is too few views. Like it's not even you know, people aren't even caring about watching for a second. Yeah, it's so incredibly few people that actually care about that anyway. 2 weeks ago, 107 live reaction views, 77. Oh my god, like that's a pretty good review I've had too. 10 minutes review there, good long, good review. So 22, 11 views. Reaction had more. Reaction also had more, yeah. Views. But if you go back here, it's 100 views, 1,000 views. If you go back to like, you know, before episode 10 and so on, before the she's jumped the shark, right? Then we see views of like this 200, 300 views. Still, of course, extremely low, but comparable to like 10 views. Yeah. Here we have like 500, 1,500, 1,000, 2,000, and so on, right? If you go back to like the first episode of this episode, the first season, I'm saying the views is everything, right? But the first, the first, you know, month, obviously, because we dice and so on, but around there, right? Around there, the backstory and so on, yeah. And then I got like, you know, 500 to 2,000 views, right? Which is pretty good for like an anime review. An anime that isn't very popular to begin with. Because anime has never been like a big. It's never been like, you know, a One Punch Man or My Academia or One Piece or whatever. It's never been that kind of, you know, still My Academia, that kind of famous anime. So getting like 3,000 views, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for like an anime review of like, yeah. So I don't know what I was saying, but it feels very mumbling now. No, my point is that I'm gonna do it like this because if I get like 10 views, sorry guys, then it just feels meaningless, yeah, honestly. And as I said, I never really care about that. I don't. When I get like 100 views or like when I get like a few views, but when I see like, you know, 3,000, you know, 3, 2,000, 5, dude, either people hate what I do, right, when it comes to anime, or people just doesn't care about anime. And I would say this thing too. People aren't disliking my views. You aren't disliking, right? If you listen to this now, yeah, I guess you like this thing. So press a like button, so on, subscribe button, so on, whatever. Yeah, but people aren't disliking me either. I'm looking through all this Karakuri here now. I have almost like 0 dislike on my Karakuri reviews and live reaction. Very, very few dislikes in together, right? Altogether, it's like almost just like 10 dislikes on that. It's like maybe 20, 30 dislikes in like 25 videos. Yeah, so it's like less than one dislike per video in you know, at average. So I don't think people dislike my opinion about the anime. I just think that no one actually look at them. Yeah, it feels a little bit like, oh my god. I mean, I am saying this thing now, and again, I think it's it's the populist argument at Populum, saying that, well, if everyone, you know, all the Chinese, it's rice, so rice has to be good. It's kind of similar thing here, right? You can't say that an anime is bad just because a few people watch it. But, again, as I mentioned earlier, if you had a new anime coming out, like Karakuri Circus yesterday, again, right? I think that deserves more views, more likes, and all that. Very good review. I think that's a very good review, in my opinion. But there's a completely new anime, you know, does it have fans, does it have, yeah, in that sense, right? Here instead it's an anime that is going straight down. Yeah, it's an anime you just keep losing people. You keep losing people every week, right? So that is more like, well, I think people actually are not interested in this anime. Okay, whatever. Long rant over. But I still think that this episode does emphasize though on why people are also disinterested in this anime, because I'm just like, where the frick did this fog come from, right? That was not very good done. It's like it's flying there, and it's like, oh, the fog hindered us. I was like, okay, the fog, and then it's like we see a flashback from him getting lightning bolted, but after that he just jumps to them in the fog again. So I guess they like crashed into the fog after the lightning bolt. It wasn't really shown very well. Yeah, it's like, wait, so fog after, yeah. Not very good, right? Not very good anime. Not very proper. Not very good at all. And on a whole, girl that has to fight for her sister death. The anime has skipped over that completely. So why should we care about that? It showed that like a brief second of that, right? A few episodes back. Very, very few. Just her backstory is completely ignored, and her fight is just stupid too. Like, why can't she? You know, she can't fight, she tries to beat it, it's just really stupid. It's very common thing, like, I will fight these guys, you go ahead, main character, I will, you know, fight this random fire guy, so I can use my ice power and you can fight the next guy, yeah. Very classic, right? Where the character are gonna leave one per boss battle, so the main character can reach the boss, right? While the other guys take care of one, mid boss or like the sidekicks, whatever. Yeah, very standard. Not just in anime, but in movies and books and so on. Right? Classic, yeah. And she does that kinda, right? Like, take care of the beast guy, you go on, yeah. She kind of does that, like, you will understand, yeah. She's doing that thing. She doing that thing, right? Fine. But the thing is that she has zero build up, she has zero storyline. Why she wants revenge, right? It's really not build up here at all anime. And also, her powers seem to be running slowly. Yeah, I don't know, but can she fight? She has no puppets. So she was gonna fight with Beast, right? And I said when I saw her for episode 7, 8, I was like, oh, she can like fight with Beast, people, puppet. That would be cool. She has no animals with her, so she can't like control her, animals. She has to kind of control of animals, I guess, at least to some degree. But they are just flying at. That's really stupid, honestly, from the beginning. She's just flying at Masuru, and she has the power of, like beast taming, but there's no beast there, so she can't even tame anything, or she didn't bring any animals, right? So how can she fight this guy? So all that is just really stupid, honestly. And it's not built up at all either, right? And then of course we go into the puppets that are betraying Faceless, that I mentioned a month ago or so, that are the most obvious, set up for betrayal ever, right? It's like, yeah, of course they're gonna be betraying him because they care about Francince, not him. So we see her, but that was fun. That was fun though. I liked her betrayal. She's like, into love stories and so on. The problem with that though is that it's a very expositional storytelling where her previous character, right, so she was like a grown-up woman, she never mentioned that she was into love stories and man and a woman and trying to get laid, whatever, right? Because she was pretty hot, right, as an automata, yeah, so to speak. She was attractive, obviously very attractive. Why did she ever try to seduce any men then? Because she's quite attractive, right? She couldn't just, go to a bar or whatever before she was like a chibi, right? Couldn't she just go out there and try to be with, males, right? And just not tell them that she's an automata, she's an android kind of thing. They wouldn't know that. Maybe until they finally, but yeah, like she could try it, right? So I think that was silly too. It was no build up ever of her doing anything romantic or trying to get a man or husband or whatever. It was never really like presented like that. And we know from the backstory that one guy that of course lost his wife to an automata, so it happened, right? So why didn't she try doing that thing? And if she was like a more presented like that, or with hints of that earlier, maybe in the manga or an anime at least, that could have been better, and so on, right? So it felt very like forced, like, oh, she's gonna betray Faceless because of her scene, obviously mainly, but also she's in love with Masuru. Like what? Yeah. And then they're finding something even darker down there in the basement for some reason, because that's of course how it is. But yeah, her powers are pretty good though. And also again, why are all the Shirogane-Os betraying? Why are there android Shiroganes now? Why are they betraying? Well, maybe next episode we'll explain that. But yeah, I feel the anime is just so all over the place that the characters are just. And why isn't Shirogane trying to escape from that? It also makes no sense. It's so much that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and all the character actions are like her action, like. It doesn't make sense, honestly. Also like a character writing, because like I guess she just explained why she's loving Masura now, but it's very forced, extremely forced. Like why is again, right? So whatever. I think the anime is just coming worse. And the opening wasn't very good, like I say, and the ending was very lazy. The ending was just the opening one, right? So I feel also that the anime set doesn't care anymore either. They're like, whatever, let's just get it over with. The opening only mainly showed old scenes, right? Yeah, so it was like not very interesting. Not very foreshadowing at all there. Whatever, hope that you guys live action episodes, live podcast services want. See you guys later today with the new anime. With some kappas, and then tomorrow of course all the short form animes. Yeah, so right, see you guys, have a great day.